Hello viewers, welcome to JPF Diaries, and this is the second episode in this segment, Tales of Resilience. Here we celebrate the extraordinary stories of ordinary people, individuals who against all odds embraced resilience to overcome challenges and achieve triumph in their lives. Today I have a book, and we shall be looking at the contents of this book. It's called Roots of Resilience. Resilience, it's what separates those who give up from those who push through. It's what turns failures into stepping stones and setbacks into comebacks. But what does resilience really mean in academic journey? I want to ask you a question. Have you ever faced an academic setback? How did you overcome it? And today, I want to introduce you to my book launched in December 2024, Roots of Resilience. And you will allow me to take you through a story of grit, passion, and triumph. A story told in my book, Roots of Resilience, a Horticulture Journey. It is a story of resilience, of overcoming challenges, pushing boundaries, and creating something extraordinary out of the ordinary. And first, this book recounts a journey of horticultural pioneers. And you will be able, when you read this book, to understand exactly what happens. But let's pick it up from that point of pioneers. The challenges of being pioneers. Being a pioneer sounds exciting, but it also comes with great uncertainty. I know in life some of us have been pioneers. At work, in various levels of school. For us, as the horticulture class, we were the first ever students admitted to the Bachelor of Science in Horticulture program at the Chepkoilel campus of Moi University. Back then, no predecessors to look up to, no alumni to offer guidance, no blueprint to follow. We were stepping into the unknown, charting a course that had never been walked before. And what were the struggles? How did it look like? How did this journey look like? Academically, the demands were intense. Horticulture wasn't just about plants and flowers. It was a rigorous combination of various subjects. Can you imagine? We had to deal with botany, chemistry, physics, mathematics, plant ecology. We did olericulture, which is the art or the science of growing vegetables. We did pomology, the science of fruit cultivation, and floriculture, the science of flower cultivation. Well, in that mix, we also did ornamental and landscape horticulture. And we embarked on academic journey through soil science, agribusiness, and many others. And you see, we had to balance classroom theory with the demanding practicals in the field. As even some of our lecturers were, navigating the new curriculum along with us. But we adapted well, we learned, and we pushed forward. Well, we were then, enjoying our life, our normal life in the university, like any other normal university students who were excited to be in that kind of environment. That comes with its fair share of, freedom. And then the unexpected happens out of nowhere. We were hit with something we never saw coming, a 1-year suspension. I will not go to the details of the suspension for now, but you can be able to grasp more details about the suspension in this book. And just like that, our journey was halted. Imagine being a student, striving to excel, only to be told that you must leave. Not for days, not for weeks, not for months, but for an entire year. Can you imagine that kind of scenario and what it did to us? It was very devastating. The circumstances surrounding the suspension made it even worse. It wasn't just disciplinary action, it felt punitive, and we felt level of being unfair, because we weren't just losing time, we were losing momentum, confidence and hope. Some classmates questioned whether returning will even be worth it. You are on with your program, you have estimated your timelines, and all of a sudden you're hit with a 1-year suspension. So naturally, somebody will feel like, it's not even worth it to go back. But deep down, we knew we had a choice as a class: accept defeat or fight back and finish what we started. So how did we rebuild ourselves? Well, a year of suspension gradually and slowly went by, and it was time for us to make a triumphant return to college. When we finally came back, something had changed in us. We weren't just students anymore, we were survivors of an academic storm. The struggle had made us stronger, more focused, and more determined than ever. And we wanted to prove that nothing, not even a first year of long break, could stop us. And there we were, back in college, back to the rhythm of academic life. And then we realized, after all, we were in the university and we needed to enjoy our life. Something else comes up. We were engaged in a football match. That was the birth of football resilience. The birth of Sukuma FC was the birth of football resilience. Sukuma FC was, we will loosely call it a club, a football club, comprised the pioneer horticulture students. And it gave us a platform to engage in football matches with other departments within campus that culminated into a mini tournament at that time. And it gave us powerful football resilience. But then, this is what we realized, that resilience isn't just about academics. Sometimes you need an outlet to keep going. And for us, that was football. With only 10 players out of a class of 13, we decided to form a team called Sukuma FC. Thinking about that, 10 players in a game of 11, we weren't just a small team, we were the true definition of underdogs. And let me give you a glimpse of what the team looked like. Makondiak, a law enthusiast turned horticulture student, was our de facto captain. Yeah, for him, I will basically say he was among the few footballers we had in our class. Omolo was the eldest player on the field who took on the role of Sukuma FC sweeper. Richie was the class jester and a natural storyteller. And for this particular role, he was our dependable striker. Mulo, a man of few words, attacked from the left wing, but he had regular support in the midfield because remember, we were playing less. Emmanuel was a gentleman from Mount Elgon and a serious tomato farmer, but in this particular case, he was asked to intervene in the midfield. For Duo, his demure demeanor belied his sharp attacking skills. The gentleman shuttled between the midfield and the defense. And Pierre was the latest entrant to the class and was assigned to manage the right wing. Godi was an astute midfielder and a great storyteller. I can easily tell that this gentleman brought storytelling into the football field, and it worked. Shifo was our goalkeeper, who had established himself as a shrewd businessman. Then to complete the 10-member team was Jakana. Jakana was a towering lad from Turkana who took on the role of anchoring our defense while also supporting the midfield. And for us, it was a delicate balance for Sukuma FC, whose unity and determination arguably made up for the missing player. Then we had the ladies, the three ladies, the only ladies that we had in class. Faye, Loa, and Nanjo were the sole female members of the class. And Their presence off the field brought a unique energy that seemed to compensate for the missing player. And most of the teams we faced had full squads, substitutes, and years of experience. And for us on paper, we had no chance. But we had something stronger: determination, resilience, and the heart to fight. Every match we played wasn't just a game, it was a testament that we could compete, that we wouldn't back down, and that we refused to let our disadvantages define us. So what happened against all odds? The impossible started happening. In our first game, a game whose prediction was predetermined, we surprised everyone by beating our first opponents against all odds. And from that point on, we acquired unparalleled confidence and experience that propelled us into uncharted fields. Teams that underestimated us were left shocked. We outtrained them, we outplayed them, and we outworked them. Match after match, we proved that resilience beats numbers. We became more than just a class. We became a brotherhood and a sisterhood, bonded by setbacks and triumph. And through these football matches, we will later learn that success doesn't always stem from having advantages, but rather from resilience, determination, and a refusal to be constrained by circumstances. It is true, being the underdog can offer unique advantages: the freedom to surprise, the room to grow, and the chance to push beyond perceived limits. Then what happened? The ultimate victory. Well, finally, the journey that almost broke us became the journey that defined us. We made it, we graduated, and we conquered. And to mark that moment, we celebrated together in a farewell party, a final tribute to the struggle, the friendships, and the unbreakable spirit that got us through. Resilience pushed us through. We were able to overcome the obstacles that were mounted before us. So, Roots of Resilience is more than just a book. It is a testament to what it means to fight, to fall, and to rise again. It is for the students who feel lost, for the pioneers who feel unsupported, and for the dreamers who wonder if they'll ever make it. That is resilience. If you have ever faced obstacles in your academic journey or in life, this book is for you. I call it Roots of Resilience because, just like in horticulture, everything begins with roots. These roots for us symbolize the foundational experiences and challenges we faced together as classmates. Despite the hurdles, we remained resilient. So then, my dear viewers, I invite you to read Roots of Resilience and walk this journey with me. Let's celebrate the power of resilience together, because in the end, it's not about how many times you fall. It is about how many times you rise, and rise for us we did. I thank you so much for staying with me through this tale. Once more, I ask you to take time and go through this book. It's now available in various outlets in Nairobi. We have Kemunto Book Lounge, situated around Ronald Ngala. We also have nuriakenya.com. He's stocking the book online. You can be able to order. You can also reach to me to make arrangements for you to get a copy. And let's remember that every journey that we make, if we embrace resilience in it, chances are that success will follow suit. Thank you so much for your time, and in case this is your first time, kindly consider subscribing to this channel so that we can be able to explore more of these tales, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.